What up, world? You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Matt Miz, the host with the most. Never needed to brag, no boast. All I do is give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in the real way. For me and my playing partners to play. And I got my right hand with me. Chopping it up. WR in the building.
Yeah.
Happening player.
I can't call it. But
Yeah, it's been one of those days, man.
a lot going on in the world. Shoot.
A lot going on, but we going strong. Know what it is, and we holding on.
The Matt Izzo show, baby. Word on the curve. You know there's a lot going on in the world.
Ooh. So, I'll just try to chop it up with y'all the best as I can.
Right.
First topic in the building right now is the Kanye West fiasco. What do you think about that? Man, Kanye's been going in, man.
Very hard to tell, but first thought was holy. I know in my mind about heart, I know.
Can I hear you, player?
She's on something. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
No, I was saying Kanye, I know he's on some chess, chess, not chess, but like, definitely.
Always, man. Nigga parlay. Yo, the man went from a producer to a billionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like a real beat maker, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of beat makers you see do that.
Right.
I mean, Scott Storch was getting paid top dollar. You know what I'm saying? I think he rounded up to 100 mil. But no, nobody was doing like Kanye, man. You know what I'm saying?
Scott Storch saying now though.
Exactly, Just dwindling all his money away. Sipping lean and taking all types of prescription drugs, allegedly. I mean, I don't know for sure. But from what I remember, watching documentaries and shit, that was the synopsis. So I was going to Kanye's IG, and he just been some real shit. To my recollection, recollection,
Right. Nah, I can't lie. The man's not a simple man. He's on some shit. But we just have to let the play unfold. See what the hell is going on with this man.
Right?
I feel like it's borderline genius what he's doing, but like I can't really call it. I don't know if he's like trolling on some outrageousness just to catch the attention of the people, or like there's a purpose behind it. Like obviously there's a purpose, but like what to say, the how serious the purpose is, what degree of intention does he have behind it?
Right. Well, check this one out. He said, I just want to let everybody know that there's also some fashion this week. There was also some fashion this week. Also, everything he says is calculated too. That's what's funny too. There was a major thing called Fashion Week, which really was really last month. There were some very well done, crazy, overpriced clothes being sold. It wasn't just about my paradigm shifting T-shirt. Just kidding. My T-shirt on everybody's shows. Nothing happened but my T-shirt. To the Arnolds that hire anybody that worked for me, remember my one T-shirt took all the attention because you're all fucking programmed sheep and those bots Gab was wearing were effing trash. But I'm sure John Legend still wants a pair. Just didn't get your girl before I get mad. Ah, man. Yay, it's funny as hell, yeah. He's trolling the world, man. And rightfully so. Even Diddy chimed in. Diddy said, my boy is a super free thinker, and lots of times what he means is misconstrued. And that makes sense. You know? Don't get it misconstrued and discombobulated.
Exactly. I'm trying to show you something.
Oh, by the way, we did a YEEZY fashion show. Earlier, you made a music video about how you do the camera.
Man fucking stole the show.
Man stole the show. Oh, look at this one. Black academics are on my side. Kanye is not alone. Black academics claim rappers' views are supported in African American communities across America. After he publicly condemned Black Lives Matter and said everyone knows it was a scam. By Claudia O'Raha.
Right.
We're not on the side White Lives Matter, but we do believe Black Lives Matter was a scam. 19 Keys said that. Way to go, no cap. So,
who said that? 19 Keys?
No, some other cat. All this recently, he doesn't have no old photo. He deleted all his other photos. All this new shit,
Yeah.
And he has a thing called stepplayer.com. So those are those little, music pods
Yeah.
that he has out. Which is cool, I, for one, I'm a Ye fan, but I feel like Ye's like he's an enigma, Everybody was condemning him, like, oh, why are you saying that? Do they even know Black Lives Matter was scamming the people?
Right.
A bunch of mansions and shit like that.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I had Black Lives Matter on my front door.
Not realizing that now whole thing will end up being down.
And all the hate I was getting. So, Imagine him.
Man, flip this switch on them. Say,
So
yo,
now you flip the switch. Not everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't say that, blah, blah, blah.
yo,
But
me?
y'all don't know about the shit that's going on behind the scenes. Ye's privy to all this because Ye's in those areas and arenas where he sees what's going on, he sees the dynamics, he sees the, the hustles that they put. So he's soaking the game in and reversing it on him, which is a genius tactic indeed.
That's what he's doing. That's who we got this team from.
Who?
Think about it. Who pulled that the first race system first?
Hold up. Say that again. Who pulled what?
Who was the first to do reverse racism? Dave Chappelle.
That's very true.
Remember them skits?
Yeah.
Come on now.
But I wouldn't really call it reverse racism. I would call it like exposing racist society, that we live in. Comically, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's funny because who was Dave Chappelle hanging around them times? All the conscious rappers, And Kanye was one of them.
Kanye was in the mix too.
Yep. Soaking it all in. Like a fly on the wall, So there's no denying that. I mean, you got a lot of naysayers and all that, detractors, but what are they really naysaying, You gotta ask yourself. But I like what he broke down. He's like, you're all programmed sheep. And those boots Gab was wearing were effing trash. I don't know who Gab is. I know. Guess what he said on this one? He said, look what he said. He's so, the man's a smart dude, bro. I gotta hand it to him. I can't even lie. He said, look what it says right there, player. He said, oh, and I did a shirt dress too. A t-shirt dress too. Good artist borrow, great artist steal. I'm the Louvre. Because they're probably stealing all his ideas in the first place,
Right.
And trying to distance himself from acting like he's crazy and all this shit. But now that's far from the truth,
Right.
So these are the things we gotta look out for in dealing with these type of in the industry. I always trying to make the black man seem like he's incompetent, he's crazy when he reaches a certain level,
Right.
Or he has to be someone like Jay-Z, controversial in a bit, when it comes to like people understanding where he's coming from, all this, crack game to the rap game. He never did have to go through none of that, He was just spitting from the heart and creating timeless music at the same time. Like, he really has that ear for quality music, and you gotta respect him for that, And he makes crazy beats, When you look at the whole dynamic, you have to ask yourself, why are they trying to get rid of Ye? Because he's trying to change the world for the better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
$10 billion. That's unheard of. In any genre of music. An artist making $10 billion? Am I lying, bro?
Who made $10 million?
10 billion. That's how much Ye's worth right now.
10 billion?
10 billion, my nigga. He made other people billionaires. Remember, Adidas was going down until YEEZY took over. You know what I'm saying? Then it split splash. You know what I'm saying? Brought that shit back up. Gap was going down. YEEZY came, spritzed it up a bit. That shit shot back up. But it's going back down now, So it's not easy, but it's YEEZY, you know what I'm saying? And you see the YEEZY logo is just like the Gap logo. He is cold. And I believe that they're trying to shut him out from the fashion world because he's so forward thinking and he sees what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He put his imprint already, and they don't like that for a black man to be
so powerful.
Yeah, in those type of ways, so
He made history a few times, right?
Yeah.
And
I think we should have that conversation about Black Lives Matter and where it stands within the community, because if Black lives really mattered, would they be scamming the people and buying mega mansions and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think YEEZY paid for one of the shooting victims. Like he gave their parents a bunch of money, you know what I'm saying? Changed their whole life, like basically. And not only that, he has been to Black Lives Matter marches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for him as a big man to put his life and his likeness out there and support something that turned out to be bullshit, why not troll them and say, yo, your shit is bullshit here? That's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Naturally, right?
Yeah, sure. That's where it's supposed to be, man. All time. You don't want to think out within a way.
Are you falling asleep, guys?
No, I'm just saying, if you don't say nothing.
Okay, I can't hear you when you're talking like that. doesn't
No, I'm saying if you don't say nothing, then the people ain't gonna. They're gonna think it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
you know, they're gonna think it's okay. So if it's what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? But he's the goose that laid the golden egg, and he ain't going for that shit.
Nah, this is it.
What's it? So
100%. This is why it's like you have to respect it, you know?
yeah, because everything that goes with it, it's not like he's saying, like they're saying Black Lives Matter, and he's like, no, White Lives Matter, you know?
Right.
Everything that goes with it, that compounded to this moment, he's showing you all that. Like, yo, don't mess with the people like that, because yo, I'm gonna troll the shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm already. I just gotta get my shit.
Right.
You know, my brand off, and he's doing the right thing. He's exposing the lies in the media, and as well, he's you know, he's building up his brand, his plateau. He's gonna open the Donda Academy. You know,
Power. It's a power move, dog. The man's showing you how to manipulate the.
exactly. It's so easy, you know. It just takes some. It takes some savoir faire, you know. You know what I mean? It takes some finesse. Black men, we have all the finesse in the world, you know. We create the fashion and the music, you know, iconic style. So why do you think that they want to silence YEEZY so bad over Kim Kardashian? The ones that have no type of talent, what was their talent? Kim Kardashian, I give it to her. She parlayed her way to $1 billion, but what's her talent? Banging? Everybody can bang. Wearing provocative dresses and all that. Having a big booty. All our sisters got big booties and they're banging like that. But because she's Armenian, a high class AUX, you know what I'm saying? She gets to reap the benefits, saying that she's trying to make full figure, trying to make a curvaceous woman somewhat being felt or seen or something like that. But I feel like that's just a cop out, you know?
Right.
And I would never, I mean, keeping up with the Kardashians, I ain't never seen one episode of that. How is people out here looking at that and saying, yeah, this is what I like, you know?
Hey man, different strokes for different folks, huh?
The whole family is dysfunctional. You got Khloe Kardashian trying to climb in, talking crazy.
Right.
And she
Right.
Like, she's not one to talk, bro. She's in a messed up relationship with damn stuff.
What does she know? Oh no. Nice.
You know? But all of a sudden, somebody got something to say. Everybody always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shut that down immediately. He said, Chloe, you don't know what the hell you talking about. You're liars. He kept my kids away from me.
Right.
He had to holler at Travis Scott to know the location of where his daughter birthday was. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that because I was following that at that time. You know.
Right.
So I don't understand. Like, why are they trying to? You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to separate themselves from Ye before he got rich. Now that he's super rich, they're like, fuck, I'm mad. Urgh.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But about powerful, like for the fashion weekend moment, without even paying for the shirt.
And the fact of the matter is, they should know better. Like, like he's a cultural icon. Forget the fashion and all that. Man's just a creative genius, right? Music, his beats, he's on point.
Right.
And his mother was super intelligent. His father too, apparently. I mean, saying like, no one talks. Everybody talks about my mom. No one talks about my father. You know what I'm saying? And I commend him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta see more of that.
You know. But he knows you gotta big up both sides of the equation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They're both equally important.
Yep. So when you talk about realism in life, it's not always black and white. It's always a gray area. And this is what Ye is trying to make us see.
Right.
And they had us really yelling Black Lives Matter for fucking 5-6 years, bro.
Right.
Like I said, I had it on my door for a couple years.
In a span of 6 months.
You know what I mean? Salute to Ye, man. You do your thing, man. Keep on keeping on. Show them that. My bad. But yeah, man. And then you got the next thing. You on to Diddy?
And then you got what?
Diddy and Mase. So now, P.Did went on the Breakfast Club.
Right.
Ranting about how Mase owes him $3 million.
Okay.
I'm like this. How is this Mase owe you $3 million? I mean, and you ain't said nothing for like 20 years. He's been talking about you owe him money. Now you turn around and say he owes you money?
Yep.
And then you deny hustling any artist that you have? Nah,
that's foul play for sure.
That sounds fishy, no?
Yeah. Foul play for sure. Foul play for sure.
But other people will be like, nah. Diddy might be telling the truth because Diddy did this, Diddy did that. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just like, Diddy did all these things and he ain't never scammed nobody. Why is everybody saying it?
Everybody saying what?
Why does every artist that he went to, producers, everybody that messed with that bad boy, they all said it. Every last one. Biggie was gonna leave and start his own record company on DS. Craig Mack. You falling asleep on me, player?
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? But just check this one out though. On DS. So Mase heard what Diddy said and Mase clapped back. But rightfully so. But at the same time, Mase did pull a bullshit move on Fabio Ford. It was kind of a Diddy like move still, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But to his defense, it wasn't exactly what he did because he wasn't under his label per se, you know. It was just like a management deal, you know. But check this one out.
Yo, I did this nigga talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts, nigga. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. I'm not signing it because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. You know who to play with.
You think about, right, where you look at an artist, Mase, right, was upset for you for years.
Yes.
Then down the line, he has an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently, his artist is upset because he basically said, allegedly, that Mase didn't pay him and there was problems.
Yeah.
Do you look at that and be like, that's just an executive, or is it one of those things like, I told you?
No, I don't look at it like that. First of all,
because when he had a problem,
first of all,
see,
I didn't do nothing to him.
Did he fire shots? You with my commentary at the end. I'm profit.
So let's go back to the first of all. The first of all is there has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true, and has really tried to stain my legacy. I've always been a person, I don't like to get in just talking people's business and things like that. But not right now. I have made it my purpose that when I come back, I can't have y'all following me, because I am here to be a leader and to give some direction. If you think that I'm a scumbag that will ever steal anything, my name is Diddy, Sean Combs. I never took nothing from nobody a day in my life. All I've ever given is opportunity and more money than a person was making. So when I hear or I see things and I'm like, wow, this vibe that they got on me, like I'm Big Red or something. I came here, I open up the doors.
So you say you don't steal from artists, is what you say?
Never.
So how does a narrative like that happen with so many other people?
Because people have this thing called the tap out button. When you get to a certain point and the money is running low, you gotta run this hustle to try to find somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying? I have all my receipts. And so we are gonna do a special, a retrospective with all the artists, and we're gonna get this narrative clear because it comes from different tactics when people want to get out of contracts. And a lot of people that speak on this, y'all don't know the business, y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. So it's going to be a teaching moment of love because it is important. I feel fight for your reputation. I'm gonna fight for my reputation. I'm gonna fight for the honorable man I am, the righteous king that I am. I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? There could have been an accountant mess up on this one or that one, things that happen in the business. But me actually, like, I'm running a hustle to get money. I started delivering papers at 12 years old. I was a millionaire when I was 19. You know what I'm saying? And so I will be making sure that the truth comes out because that's not going down in my legacy. And to me, that's the worst thing in the world is a thief. The thief is the worst thing. His hand should be chopped. Her hand should be chopped off. His or her hand should be. That's the way I feel about somebody taking something from somebody that ain't theirs. You know what I'm saying? When you could go out and you could go and work for something. And so that right there, I just in general, the Mase thing, I did one album with Mase. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album? And then he became a fake pastor and went and con people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name? I wrote each and every one, and each and everybody could come and step up. Bring your receipts. But I'm not playing. I'm back outside and I'm fighting back for us. And I'm also do a little fighting back for me. You know what I'm saying? So
how much money does, and I'm just throwing this out, how much money does somebody like a Mase owe you?
Mase owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, you gave money to do the second album, never delivered.
Did the album, never delivered.
All this hate ain't gonna bring us nowhere. We need to stick together and spread love, man. Build each other up. Pay your people.
So what do you think about that? You, Widget?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What happened?
That's real talk, man.
Which one's real talk? What he said or what Mase said?
What Mase was saying? Nah, what he said. What Mase was saying, I don't really know stuff. I can't really talk. All these Well, how did you see it?
Well, I'm looking at it like, okay, so he's mad that Mase is out here slandering his name and all that. But how does Mase owe him $3 million? I don't get it. How? When he literally, after Biggie died, he literally saved the bad boy, like, you know what I'm saying? For all the tracks he's putting out. Mind you, Diddy was on his grind, but you can't really deny the fact that Mase was out there killing the game at that time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's probably a contractual agreement, but the contract was probably written up in like that. That's why you got to read your contracts. I can't lie. From that aspect, I think that's real. You gotta read your contracts. But Diddy's smart.
So
So he said he's gonna pull up all the artists that are still around, and he's gonna ask them if he ever stole from them or something like that. Do a show about it or something. But here's the kicker: he's gonna pay these artists to come on the show. Of course, they're not gonna slander him. So
yeah, that's kind of funny.
there's a lot of ways you could look at it.
I mean,
Really?
you're right. Oh, you're right. At the end of the day, man didn't look at the contract. See what all that could still be running all up to the day. Okay, so that's probably part at all.
But I don't see Mase owing him $3 million though, because he would have been got that. Way Diddy loves money.
I'm saying for
And he said everything is in his mother's name, so
yeah.
that's a problem too. Like, you know? Even the making the band said, yeah, they were getting paid signed by Diddy's mother, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, God damn. Not to say that it's not good to put certain things in your loved ones' names, you know?
Oh,
But I would love to see this this whole thing.
we pulled a little more, right?
And then he said he never scammed no artist. But what about the locks? When the locks came, did they let the locks go campaign, you know?
Right.
They threatened to throw a refrigerator at Diddy and all that. You know what I mean?
That would be a crazy show though. All the artists on Bad Boy come and spill the beans on Diddy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not going to happen because he's going to pay them to come on the show. You know what I mean? And then Styles P chimed in. Well, I think the reason why Styles P announced that he was retiring from rap today as a solo artist was because that whole fiasco too. He just let them know, like, yo, the rap game's messed up. Even though you signed a contract and you think you're getting certain residuals or whatever, Diddy has sense enough to know that where he hustled or where he could have had a teaching moment back then, you know? But you say the artists don't know the business and all that. When the business changed so much over the years, it's like, how could you really say that, you know?
Right.
Maybe back then it was a normal thing to scam artists, you know what I'm saying? To get the lion's share. I don't know, man. I just feel like Diddy could do better, a lot better, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And you know what? We are doing better just by making sure that the voices are heard. You know what I'm saying? The voice of the voiceless. So, for sure. We are doing better. That's Kanye would say.
And I get it. If you knew better, you do better. But come on now. You know damn well all these artists are not crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they're some of our favorite artists musically. So, who do you think you fool with?
In the status of my own mental health. I have noticed I have become less.
Shout out to Everett.
Major announcements, beloved. I am stepping away from Juices for Life as a co-founder and owner. I believe, rather I know, the people are in good hands with my partners and brothers. They have the same passion, drive, and care for the people as I do. So y'all all good. I will be retiring late 2023 as far as my solo career is concerned. I have 2 more solo projects for y'all, and I'm out. I'll be on deck for all things Locks music, shows, etc. So on the closeout, go get the last 2 albums because that's it for the solo career. I say this with a deeper understanding of self and evaluating the status of my own mental health. I have noticed I have become less spiritually healthy than I used to be. I believe I have run myself down a tad bit over the past few years, being a super hard-working MC and a health advocate. For one, I'm not really that great at multitasking. It's actually my drive that keeps me going, and that slack falls back on my family, business partners, and coworkers. I thought about it harder and came to the conclusion that I need to walk away from my solo career, period. I think I gave y'all enough. I would just do locks and a feature here and there if it moves me. I'm about to be a board member on several very important boards I am not at liberty to mention right now, and a few other ventures that I also care not to mention right now. My main focus is trying to push at Pharmacy for Life to the next level. I've realized I've slacked and never adequately traveled to the Juices BK location, the Fordham location, and barely go to the Tremont location. This isn't fair to my partners, nor is it inspirational to the youth that are watching. It's also not fair to myself, to be honest with you. For that, I apologize. As a result, I am stepping away from Ed Juices for Life as a co-founder and owner. I believe, rather I know, the people are in good hands with my partners and brothers. They have the same passion and drive and care for the people as I do. So y'all good. Of course you will see me in the spots, and of course I'm going to keep pushing the movement when it comes to health. I just got to go figure a better way to do it and not harm myself mentally nor inconvenience others anymore. As far as any Juices for Life business goes, I will plug you with one of my partners and the job will get done. The people need their help. Never forget, the message is always bigger than the messenger. So if you know the way, spread it. That is all that counts.
TV.
Shout out to Styles P, man, for keeping it thorough. Because he ain't going to go back and forth with Dizzy. He just said, I retire from rap. If y'all going to let this nigga come around here and finagle this whole shit, I wash my hands, man. I retired, man. I'll be doing little features here and there, but you know what I'm saying? I think he's disgusting.
Not probably not inspired.
Because did he say he's gonna have all the artists come out and then ask them if he ever hustled them? If you have the lots come out there and they're gonna sit in front of millions of people and say you never hustled them, knowing that they went through all this whole shit about let the locks go campaign and all this shit. Like the kids nowadays, they probably don't even know about that. But we were there, we were back there back now, and we see that shit going on. So.
For sure. Locks is one of those squads.
Right. So that's how I feel, man. I feel like Diddy needs to like hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You said It could be accounting here and there or whatever, you know, but just own up to that. You know?
Facts.
Don't be like, oh, I'm absolved of any wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they do that at? You dig?
Yeah, no.
If he was real, he would understand that. It takes way more than a little show to convince people. You know? You gotta actually put in the work. Because I ain't never seen no artist that said, oh, Diddy's a great. He's the greatest. Exactly.
I always felt power attached to his name.
You know what I mean? And basically what you're telling me is that you can't do no wrong. Or you never made a mistake in your whole 30-something year career.
Right.
And that's the bullshit. All right. Seems like my boy's ready to knock out. I'm out too. It's 12 o'clock at night.
I'm wild in there. I'm going in and out. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you know. Gotta get them Z's in, man. 8 hours of sleep.
Yes, sir.
We all need it. Anyway, it's your boy Mac Mizzle. And you know my slogan. Before you go out and do something stupid, ask yourself, oh, Mac do. And all I do is sit back, relax, get fat. You dig? And on that note, keep it real in the field. Get how they feel. Got my boy WI.
Peace.
Time player. You already know. Peace.